They don't let me queue. Something's changed with YouTube. And live streams. They don't let me queue it. Like, I'm supposed to hit the next button, but instead of a next button, I got go live. So I would set it up. I would get everything typed up, set up my camera and everything, and then I would finally hit go live. But anyway, so I don't know if you guys got some false starts there or not. I'm not sure. Anyway, hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello everybody. Hello, hello, hello. No, shush. You noisy dork. Hi, yes, everything, all is well. All is well, guys. Thank you. All right, I think that's it. The wind has finally stopped. It was windy yesterday. It just keeps going and going and going. Thanks, AK. Yeah, I got it. You know, interesting. Adoy Trams. David, are you excited for all the new foods? I'm in the process of editing a video where we did a bunch of taste tests. We tested a lot of the new foods, not Lunar New Year, but just new foods at Disneyland and DCA, and we're covering everything new. And yeah, I'm editing that now, and there's a video coming out tomorrow, hopefully for that. And then obviously, yeah, Lunar New Year tomorrow. Very excited for that. We're gonna probably eat everything, and I probably will get drunk. That's the goal. The goal isn't just to eat all the food, but the goal is also to get drunk. Because I've gotten buzzed in a video before. I've gotten buzzed before, but I want to see what happens if I get all the way there. Is Liz on any upcoming videos? Jen DC. Yes, tomorrow. She will be on camera tomorrow for Lunar New Year. Jason Winder, are you going to Epic Universe? You know, I haven't talked about this at all. I said in the past that I haven't had any plans, but the situation is evolving, and I think I'm going to be there. I think I'm going to be there for opening day, or at least the opening couple days. One of those 3 days. I'm going to be there on what is it? May something or other. Will you have a designated driver with you? Yes, of course, DB. You needn't worry. You needn't worry. I'll have my wife with me. Nate, get the $2. He said, start hitting the like button, everyone. Papa Nan, do you know how much the Magic Key Sip and Saver costs? It doesn't say in the MK. I don't know how much it costs exactly, but what you're saving is about $5 to $7, I think, if you were to pay full price for everything. If you even do it optimally, you might save $5, $6. Hopefully it doesn't overlap with. What is the opening day for Paint the or for Epic Universe? Anyone? What is opening day? May 22nd? Are we sure? Okay. All right. Tyler, give the $5. Thank you. Hey, any plans for Epic Universe? We're just talking about this. All right. So no. Then I'll be there. I'll do the first couple days of the 60th or the 70th at Disneyland, the 16th and the 17th and probably the 18th. I'm not sure. And then I'll be getting on a plane on the 21st to go to Florida. Yeah. If Epic Universe opens on 22nd May, when does Disneyland? Disneyland 70th starts on May 16th. Thank you to Jason or Janet Hall for the $5 gift. Question, David. I'm going to Disneyland the end of May for 3 days and was wondering, is DCA rope drop worth doing, or should I start each day at Disneyland? I mean, I could spend all 3 days at Disneyland and no days at DCA. I mean, DCA has my heart in some ways. Like I'm growing more and more fond of it. But I don't know if it's a rope drop park. I mean, unless you have to. But if you can rope drop Disneyland all 3 days, I would say do that. And then I feel like the popular choice is to park hop DCA at like 3 o'clock. I feel like that's the popular choice for the days that you want to get some DCA in. And you can get a lot done at DCA in the... Well, not the evening. No, I take that back. There's you might be better off going at like 11 and not 3 because the drinking crowd goes to DCA at about that time, at about 3 o'clock. Sarah Graham, I haven't got my Patreon patch yet. When will I get it? Sarah, we batch those out like on, like once a month or so, or maybe even not even that often. So you're going to be in the next batch, I'm sure, but we don't send them out the moment that we get a contribution. But it'll be soon, Sarah. It'll be soon. Palace Adventures, are there any signs of construction updates for new Avengers campus? Yeah, T-Mobile lot is closed. I've got some backstage photos. But I'm trying to find out if I can publish them. But there's definitely things happening back there. It's not a lot. They're not going to be putting shovels in the ground for a little while still because they got to clear everything out first. Nate, get the $2. Thank you. Andrew Carlson. Oh, that's right. Andrew Carlson is in the park. What can I get you, Andrew? Where are you and how many are in your party and what would you like? Sarah, did you hear about the TikTok ban? Yeah, I heard about it. It's not really a news item that I really am all that interested in. I pretty much I don't follow the news anymore. I stopped following the news. I just keep my head in my lane and do the things that I'm, as much as possible. But yeah, I'm aware of the TikTok thing. It doesn't really impact me at all. I'm not a TikToker, so I'm good. Cohen Film, get the $20. Thank you. Cheers. Food for folks in the park. That's all right. Very generous. Okay. Wait, did he respond? Andrew, a mini caramel apple at Pooh Corner. You got it. They have a mini one? Oh, a mini, like Minnie Mouse? Thoughts on the 2025 merch? I never like the annual merchandise. It always looks too garish for me. Dee Dee Williamson, get the $5. Thank you. Have you shown any of the 25 merch in the video yet? No, but that's been out for a while. Hopefully you're not waiting for me to show you merch, right? There are channels out there. Lisa Land does merch, doesn't she? Isn't she on top of that already? Matthew Day, I stopped following news because I was getting so stressed, so I just followed Disneyland news. I mean, that's it for me. That's it. I don't watch. I don't care. I mean, if I happen to notice something, I'm like, okay. But generally speaking, I don't give a rip about the news. Manatee Mama gift of $50. Thank you. That's very generous. Happy New Year. A little contribution to Lunar New Year Sip and Savor. Thank you, because I tell you what, this is going to be an expensive day. I don't know if you guys did we were doing Lunar New Year math, and I'm like, this might be $300. This might cost me $300 to do everything I want to do. Okay, so let's see. We're going to Pooh Corner. Miss Mellis, are you planning another Haunted Mansion video? Yes, indeed, we are. I'm trying to. My phone is really slow. Donald Carpenter gifted $5. Thank you. Saw a crew in Grizzly cutting logs with chainsaws. Very cool to watch. They're doing something at Grizzly, not Grizzly, at Grand California. They're doing some updates to the rooms and inside the hotel. I'm not sure if it's related. Tom Fury get the $10. Thank you. 2 questions. Do you have any special insight about Club 33? I'm not sure what you mean by insight. I've been a few times. It's great. Also, have you ever considered publishing an online or printed guide with all your tips and tricks? I have published or considered it, yes. I'm trying to do that, actually. That's a very big goal of ours, a very top priority, is trying to do that, exactly. Okay, let's see. We're going to. Are you in the neighborhood, Andrew? Can I hit the now button? Okay, all right. I know it's taking forever to load right now, but I'll keep that noted. May have missed it. Is Emotional Whirlwind closing to paint the new characters on the ride? I mean, possibly. Maybe, but I don't know for sure. I mean, it seems logical. I don't know why this is taking so long. Oh my God, my phone's gonna die. San Diego Sun, get the $5. Thank you. Does it bother you when people interrupt when you are making a video? Well, no. I'm not sure what you mean by bother. I'm happy to say hi to people when they see me and greet them, etc. But no, not of course not. My phone is acting weird, so it's gonna take a second before I can place this order. Are you going to Sweethearts Night? No, we are not. Yeah, my phone's gonna die. Darn it. Hang on, guys. Sorry. I'm gonna try again. Thoughts on Warner Brothers, Goonies, and Gremlins sequels coming? My thought is I sure hope they don't do that. No, my answer is no. I don't want that. Do people really want Space Hulk meet and greet back? Well, I'm not sure what you're asking. Who's asking for that? That's not. I haven't heard anything like that. But I would think the answer is no. I think the answer is no. But I don't. But I'm not sure. Are you hearing something like that? David, have you ever considered doing a workshop at Disneyland for us lopheads who could use some on-the-spot coaching? Well, 2 things. I don't think that you could afford what I would want to charge in order to make it, like worthwhile on my end. Because my time is very precious to me, and I would have to make sure that I make a bunch of money in order to do something like that. I'm just speaking honestly as far as that goes. But secondly, Disney doesn't allow that kind of thing. If I were caught doing something like that, Disney would be upset with me, I think. Guided tours and things like that are not being done by Disney company are definitely a no-no. I don't know why my phone is not behaving. It's just hanging. I don't know if it's the app or if it's me. A monorail Mark, get the $10. Thank you. Everyone has high expectations for Disneyland's 70th. Do you think Disney learned from its lackluster 50th at Walt Disney World, or is there a possibility for another disappointing celebration this year? no doubt people are going to complain about the 70th. And that's just a foregone conclusion. And I'm sure that Disney also believes that. The general thought here is that I think people are expecting the 75th to be the one where they, don't hold back. So if they want to hold back a little bit for the 70th, that makes logical sense from that regard. But whether they go all the way or not, there are going to be people who are going to be upset by whatever perceived lack of awesomeness that they get from the 70th. There is just no way that Disney can make everyone happy in that regard. Well, I would restart my phone. Gosh darn it. Oh shoot. I feel like it's the app. Is the app having any difficulty for anybody else? I'll try and restart, but I don't know if that's going to happen or not. I mean, the 75th should be a big deal, I would think. I really do feel like that should be a big deal. Anthony says, yeah, the website may be lagging. Article, do you think Saturday will be busy for the reopening of Haunted Mansion? I do, yes. Yes. I'm hoping not too bad because I want to go a couple times Saturday morning. Peter Para, any chance in the rumor mill for Disneyland Forever fireworks makes a comeback? No, I don't think so. Griffdale, lightning lane necessary for Haunted Mansion on Saturday. Well, it depends on when you get there. I'm rope dropping it. But if you're getting there anytime after rope drop, I mean, dude, Haunted Mansion is just rough no matter when you go. The thing about lightning lane, if you try to use lightning lane on Haunted Mansion, you still have to get it early. Because they're going to sell out. And, I mean, it's January, so it probably won't be as competitive. But with this, I mean, with the new, the reopening, those lightning lanes are very likely to disappear quickly. Tom Fury, have you ever had a super awkward experience from a passerby, not necessarily a fan, as you were creating a video? I don't generally notice things like that in the park. Sometimes, yeah, I get like people giving me side eye. Or just staring at me, like wondering silently what they're doing. But most of the stuff that I notice in post. I'm like, oh, that guy was, he was mad dogging me. I see that sometimes in post, but generally, no. It's generally pretty, that's just the way of things today. People kind of accept cameras in the park now for the most part. Chloe and Lon get the $5. Thank you. We want to know how many Disney sweatshirts and hoodies do you own? 8. At least 10, I would say. I'd say probably 10, 5 of each maybe. Chelsea Bailey get the $2 for Soarin' over California for 70th, long shot. They're going to do it for Food and Wine. That's about the same time, right? No, it's just before. Food and Wine starts in April, ? Yes, Space Mountain does offer single rider for whoever asked them that. That was Anna. But be warned, it's a slog. You can find 60, 70, 80 people in the Space Mountain single rider queue. It is not a secret. It's not a secret. Yeah, I restarted my phone and I'm still not able to get past I click order food and then I just get a white screen. You see that? I'm getting nothing but a white screen. And I don't know how to, I don't know. No, there's no update. I don't know. It's just doing it because it wants to. I have no idea why this is doing it. Dom6, didn't Indy used to offer single rider at one point, or did I hear wrong? It did. Single rider at Disney or at Indy goes off and on. Right now it's off. But yeah, they have offered it. It's really, I think that they take it off because it's difficult to manage. It's difficult to manage. Yeah, I could. Somebody text my wife. Tell her to bring me her phone. What's the best time of year with low crowds? It's been my experience the first couple of weeks of summer, like the first couple of weeks of June. Although January, I've been in the parks a lot in January. It hasn't been too bad. This January, I mean, it hasn't been too bad. I was expecting it to be busier, but that could have something to do with the fires. People are just like, I'm not going to go right now. I don't really feel like going to Disneyland. They just choose not to, where they would have otherwise, especially locals. Locals are the ones that are opting out, I think, in January. I think I mentioned that in our State of DCA report. Papadon, did you get the 2+1 ticket for Epic Universe? It's strange that you can't reserve a day. What if EU hits capacity? Yes, I did get that ticket, and you can't. So you can't. I think that means that ticket means you just show up, and everybody gets in. I think, right? This is just not working, man. I'm gonna turn this off for now and see if Liz gets the message. Ever get bored going to Disneyland? I mean, I've been doing this for 13 years. I go 3-4 times a week now. No. I mean, I'm not like, I'm at Disneyland like every single time. That doesn't happen. It's not like, where I go to Disneyland like everybody else does who goes once a year. I certainly don't have that kind of feeling about it, of course. And a lot of those trips are business related, but I'm never lack for enthusiasm when it comes to just being in the park and having it be my place. Oh, there she is.
Hi.
Do you have your phone?
Why?
My phone's not working for mobile order.
Oh, yeah, hold on.
Sarah Graham, get the $2. Thank you very much. Do you respond to Patreon messages? I try to. I mean, sometimes it takes a while. It's difficult for me to keep up with Patreon sometimes, just because I'm just so overwhelmed otherwise. But I'll look for yours, Sarah. I'm assuming you posted one. Need some park sites on Monsters Buddy Pass. Seems like it gets out of control pretty fast. I have seen queues, like 20 deep queues at Monsters for Buddy Pass recently, which is incredible. The cast members ship people over there constantly. They'll just say, hey, you get out of the queue and get in Buddy Pass. They like make you do it. It's not a question of can I get Buddy Pass? And they're like, no. They're begging people to use it. All right, so where were we? We're going to Pooh Corner, right? And a mini caramel apple. Wait, is it? Oh, there it is. The classic mini. Okay. I don't think I've ever bought one of these before. Those things are $14? My gosh. Why is everything so expensive now? Okay, it wants me to check out. Okay, double click. Did I do it? There we go. I've never used Apple Pay before. Try that. Oh. Change. I'm gonna try it. Babe, help! It won't let me do Apple Pay. Let's try that again. Oh, it doesn't recognize my face. I have to wait for Liz to get back here. I can't do Apple Pay because I'm not her face. And then the other ones, we have cards loaded, but they want a passcode. I'm so sorry. Eat your face, honey, for it.
God.
What's he doing? You can keep your phone too.
Are we good? Are you sure?
I think so.
No,
Oh wait, I need the code.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna click I'm here. They're preparing your order. Okay, Andrew, your number is 3882. 3882. Miss Mellis, get the $5. Thank you. Do you think your park science for crowds will drastically change with new Magic Key sales? No, not at all. No. Brian, okay, this is a good question. Brian Millard, do you know what the best place to get pizza in the park is? Yes, in my opinion, the best pizza is at Red Rose Tavern. Actually, their flatbread is quite good. The worst pizza is the place that has pizza in the name of it, and that's Alien Pizza Planet. Someone said something about changing DCA's name. Is that his thing? You know, something has happened to people's ability to discern BS from truth on the internet. No, it's not true. But like the social media and these, just there's no such thing as true journalism anymore. It just people just post whatever, and then they're like, I'm just gonna make this thing, and then people say, okay, that must be true because somebody on the internet said it. But no, there's so much of what we hear. You have to kind of know which websites are the honest ones. Basically, anything that comes out of TikTok is probably BS. I'll just say that. Anything coming out of TikTok is probably BS. Anything vertical. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there are some honest people. There are some honest purveyors of Disney news out there, but they get drowned out by all that noise. 88 Ford for life. Get the $5. Thank you. Braised short rib and mac and cheese at Carnation Cafe changed it to mashed potatoes. Know if this is permanent. I don't eat enough at Carnation Cafe to know. I probably should, but I just don't. So I couldn't answer that, I'm afraid to say. Mike Knight, did you see that Bob Uecker passed away? Thanks for mentioning that, Mike, because I saw that. I'm like, oh, Bob Uecker died. And my wife was like, who? What? And I'm like, I feel like there's like 8 people left in the world who knows who Bob Uecker is. But I am one of them. I'm a Bob Uecker fan. Yeah, I was sad when I heard he died. Yeah, Mr. Baseball. Yeah. Haley Steer, get the $5. Thank you, David from ABQ. New Mexico Disneyland trip this July. Plan is to go Friday, Saturday, Sunday, as I've heard summer weekends are awesome. What are your thoughts? I would agree with that. I would agree that a weekend trip in July is probably in your favor. Yeah, it shocks me that this guy managed to turn being a funny baseball announcer into an actual career, an acting career. Mr. Belvedere, yeah. It's amazing. Good for him. I hope he got paid. I hope he got paid for that. Who's the one movie star that'll rip your heart out when they pass? I mean, I've already had it. I still mourn the loss of Robin Williams. That one, man. That one really got me. And it still gets me today. I miss him every day, almost, it seems like. We lost a good one. That's one that comes to mind. Chadwick Boseman is another one. Chadwick Boseman's another one. Ashley Friedrich gifted $5. Thank you. We are Disneyland people, but are going to Disney World in February. What's your favorite place to eat at Disney World? Thank you for your videos. I have not eaten at very many places at Disney World. I'll be honest. I ate at Pecos Bill. I hated it. That treat they have across from the treehouse was great, though. I can't remember the name of it. Is that Sunkist, I presume, or what do they call that place there? What else? No, I can't really think of how many places that I've even eaten. I can't think. I like the food at Epcot. I had a good time at Epcot, but you're talking about Disney World, Magic Kingdom? Toy Soldier Mike, I must be in the front row. Thanks. Yeah, I see some people talking about Adventure, Animal Kingdom, Topolino's. Yeah. I like eating around the world as opposed to drinking around the world at Epcot, but I can't think of a single place at Magic Kingdom where I'm like, yeah, I want to go there. I can't think of anything. Laramie agrees. There's no good food at Magic Kingdom. Theme Park IQ. I've had some decent food at Animal Kingdom and Epcot, but nothing at Magic Kingdom. Yeah, I can't think of a single thing that I'm like, ooh, but like I said, I haven't eaten a whole lot there, but I'm sure that the pizza place sucks. They have hot dogs, I guess. Whatchamacallit? Is Jocks at Magic Kingdom? Whatchamacallit? In Adventureland? Skipper Canteen, yeah. I've never been to Be Our Guest, but I've seen videos and the food did not look all that good. The scene was great, but the food didn't look all that good to me. ScanFan Ed, David, anything new regarding what you shared about your sleep issues and possibly going on CPAP? Yeah, I did an overnight, guys, listen. I spent the night at a sleep study place. I had to spend the night at some doctor's office while a guy watched me sleep for 8 hours. One of the worst experiences that I think I've ever had in terms of sleep. I sent my wife a picture of what I looked like. It was, oh my God, there's just wires all over my face and on my body, and there's straps and things. And that's before they put the actual CPAP on my face. I tried a CPAP for the first time that night. I did not enjoy it. I did not enjoy that, and it was very difficult to breathe. I'm a mouth breather. You may or may not know that, but I have a difficulty breathing through my nose because of my sinus issues. It's a struggle. I have to forcibly make myself breathe through my nose. It's not natural for me. And the sleep study guy actually didn't believe me. He's like, what? Come on. Like, I tried to tell him, dude, I breathe all the time through my mouth. I'm breathing through my mouth right now. What's up, honey? You going night-night? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay.
Good night.
Hi. You want to say good night?
The cat.
What cat? I don't see a cat. I see just a little girl. Are you the cat? Okay, say good night and meow.
Good night.
Good night.
Okay, Dad.
All right, let's go.
Let me catch up real quick. Charles Service, get the $2. Thank you. What's the best ride? The rope drop first, Space Mountain. Dee Williamson, get the $10. Thank you. I've always done Disneyland trips Monday through Friday. 5 days. Will I miss out on evening shows like Fantasmic or Fireworks? Fantasmic, I don't know. The schedule for Fantasmic is super sketchy right now. Fireworks are still weekends only, so you'll be able to catch them Friday. But I have summertime they might do every night during the summer. And for the 70th, if you're going during the 70th, you'll probably get fireworks. But yeah, typically weeknights, no fireworks. No pyro. Jeffrey Brown gifted $50 for no good reason. Thank you very much, Jeffrey. CBCJR gifted $20. Thank you very much. I was going to ask if they would add anxiety, envy, embarrassment, and ennui to emotional whirlwind, but someone also beat me to the punch earlier, so here's just $20. Yeah, I don't know if they are or not, but it wouldn't surprise me if they did. Theme Park IQ. No Fantasmic on Sundays unless 3-day weekends. Kind of strange. That is strange. I can't put my finger on the Fantasmic schedule. They're just making it up as they go, I think. I really do. So to wrap up the CPAP thing, I did the test. They got the results. I'm waiting to hear back, but it's almost 100% guaranteed that I'm going to have to start wearing a CPAP. Yes. And hopefully it works. Hopefully I can learn to breathe through those things. But I had a bitch of a time breathing with a CPAP on. It was very, very difficult, and I was way too aware of it, and I'm concerned for my future. Just saying. Sonia Rita, I discovered you in the 4-year amusement pod. Well, that's cool. Glad you found us there. We did Radiator Springs Racers. That was fun. I had a great time with those guys. The guy who, they're fans of the show. They're fans of FreshBaked. Kimberly B, you can do mouth and nose mask. Yeah, I tried that one. That was even worse. That was what I did the full, like the Top Gun mask. One of the most terrifying things that I've ever done. I told him to take it off in 30 seconds. I hated it. Hated it. Turns out that the nose only one was actually the one that I had the least difficulty with. I tried 2 others, and it did not go. It was worse. Short round. Do you find the Santa Ana winds makes the breathing worse? No, not necessarily. I mean, I'm affected greatly. The winds are torture for me, and it automatically screws me up big time. Well, my sinuses go haywire during that time, and I often get sick. I managed to get through this one so far without getting sick, but yeah, I do not react well to wind, but it doesn't make it any harder to breathe. Well, Sonia Rita, did I say it correctly? That seems like the only natural way to say it. Connor Chadwick, can you see any smoke from where you're at? No. We are 45 miles to the south of the fires. LA and Orange County are not the least bit connected. I mean, they're the neighboring counties, but both LA and Orange County are so big that even at the border where Orange County crosses and merges into LA, I don't think you would have been able to see the smoke very well. Gene H, how do they expect anyone to sleep with all of those wires around your body? Honestly, I don't know how I did. I actually got about 4 hours sleep, which was a freaking miracle. I don't mind saying. I told the guy, I'm like, I don't think this is going to work, dude. I really don't think this is going to work. I'm way, way, way too aware of this thing. And I'm already a light sleeper, because I snore a lot, and apparently I have difficulty breathing in my sleep. So I don't, it's not like I sleep soundly. Charles Surdas gifted $5. Thank you. What are the top 5 queues in Disneyland, in your opinion? Indiana Jones, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, Rise of the Resistance, Winnie the Pooh, Beep Boop Bop, Beep Boop Bop, Big Thunder, Haunted Mansion, Tiana's. What am I missing here? I'll go Haunted Mansion 5th. Laramie, I wish I got 4 hours of sleep at any given night. Look, I sleep. I can sleep 8-9 hours easy. I sometimes get 10 hours of sleep at night. Now, it's not good sleep, but I can sleep. I can stay asleep-ish for 8 or 9 or 10 hours. But I'm having, whatever, like, events, I don't know what they call them, where I wake up 100 times during the night. Toy Soldier Mike, get the $5. Thank you. Have you watched Skeleton Crew? It's quite good. I saw the first episode, but I haven't been able to get to it since then. I don't get a chance. I don't have a lot of opportunity to watch television. So I have to pick and choose my battles. Right now we're trying to finish The Penguin. We're on episode, I think we just finished episode 4 of The Penguin. Radiator Springs Racers Q is good. I disagree. I mean, it's not bad, but I wouldn't put it on any kind of top 10 list. Do you think that Sauna Mansion could possibly soft open tomorrow? Maybe, possibly. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. But, I mean, that's something that they've done in the past. I'll be in the park. I mean, if they do, I'll try to run over there. That's for sure. What's your favorite type of video to film? The state of reports are my favorites, where I can just walk around and react and commentate. I love those. Do you think the Eastern Gateway will start this year? Gosh, I wish I knew the answer to that question. I really do wish I knew the answer to that. I hope so. I hope so. Sonia Rita, get the $5. Thank you. Going to Disney and DCA in February. How are the crowds after President's Day? I mean, it should be nominal. It should be doable. Yeah, you should be okay. Popping on. Does it show on the app if something is soft opening? No, it does not. Would you rather have Lightning Lane Multipass at Disneyland or DCA? Absolutely DCA. On a busy day, DCA is impossible. It's pretty much impossible without Lightning Lane. I can enjoy myself for 12 hours at Disneyland without using Lightning Lane. Easy. Easy. But you can't do every ride worth riding at DCA is on Lightning Lane. So if there's a crush, if it's busy at DCA, you're standby screwed. Screwed. Edna Mode, what would you pay for a key without reservations or blockout dates? I am going to not answer that question. I don't want to set any kind of precedent or give Disney any ideas on what they can charge for it. I would pay more than I'm paying now. I'll say that. Sarah Graham, get the $2. Thank you. Did you get your tonsils out? I don't think so. I don't know. I don't think so. ScanFan Ed, get the $10. Thank you. David, I've been on CPAP for 20 years. It is difficult to get used to, but after several nights, it gets much better. Once used to it, it's amazing. I noticed that the thing is, it depends on how, I'm a side sleeper. I sleep on my arm, on my side. So there's there are certain positions where I get into where the mask is not on there correctly or whatever. And so it makes it difficult it can't pinch or whatever, or the suction is too strong. But then all of a sudden I fell asleep. I thought I would never fall asleep, and I did. So I think you're right. I think that just doing it for a few nights, or a week or whatever, I'll just get used to it and it'll become second nature. But boy, did I hate it. Boy, did I hate it. But I'll tell you this, I don't think that I would hate it less than how I feel today without it, because I am tired all the time to the point where, I don't know what it's like. I don't know what it's like to not be tired. I haven't felt not tired in 30, 40 years. And I'm wondering, like, am I going to be a different person when I get on this thing? It's like being an alcoholic, but different, right? Cambria Folk, Fireman's Brigade, barbecue, or Hungry Bear? Probably Hungry Bear. Yeah. Do you plan on going to Disney World anytime soon? Well, I'm going to Epic in May. I think I might spend one day at Magic Kingdom. I might go just to ride the People Mover. I'm going to go ride the People Mover and then get the hell out of there. Actually, and I think I'll want to put eyes on the river. And that's about it. I mean, I know I want to do. I want to ride their Tianas maybe. But I might spend one day. But right now my plan is to spend. No, I'm going to Florida and not going to be spending any time at Walt Disney World. But then again, I don't know. This whole plan just came about in the last couple of days, so it's fluid. Trial service, get the $5. Thank you. Do people actually pretend to be handicapped to get to wheelchair access? Is that illegal? Have you seen people? Well, I haven't. Yes. To answer the first question, yes. To the point where it's a problem. Yes. People will lie. They'll make up stuff. They'll just whatever. And the thing is that you don't even have to be. It doesn't even have to be physically apparent. You could just say, I have a fear of whatever, or I'm incontinent. These are things that would get you in DAS Pass. Absolutely, there has been abuse. It's not illegal. No, it's not. And I've never been personally witness to people doing it or know specific stories. I just heard all this anecdotally, but I just know they wouldn't have done the things they did if DAS abuse was not a huge problem for them. I'm sure of that. Theme parks and things. Johnny, get the $5. Thank you. Are you still in the camp of Coco going behind the coaster? I have no evidence to suggest otherwise, although the evidence suggesting that it is going there isn't very strong either. It makes sense, in my opinion, to keep everything Pixar in that area. Yeah, I agree. It makes sense there. It should. Kenneth Bartley gets the $2. Thank you. You ever do Chef's Table at Napa Rose? No, I have not. I don't go for those things typically. I'm not a big club guy. I say no often. People have asked me. I'm like, nah, I'm all right. I had an opportunity to do the Chef's Table at Royal whatever. I passed on that. I can't do bougie. I just can't. I'd rather go to In-N-Out. You know what I mean? And so, but one of these days I'll probably do it just for the experience. But no, I have not. Did I get ScanFan Ed? I hope so. Theme parks and things. Charles. Yes, I did get ScanFan Ed. Is ESPN Sports Zone coming back? No chance of that, no. Or Del Taco, yes. Actually, Del Taco is number one on my list. Del Taco, In-N-Out, Jack in the Box. Those are my three favorite places to eat in Orange County. Have you been to Les Celliers at Epcot? I don't even know what that is. Where is that? What country is that in? That's in Canada. Oh yes, I know what you're talking about. Yeah. No, I've never been. I'm not kidding. Kim B says I miss Del Taco. I'm not kidding when I tell you that Del Taco and Jack in the Box are two of the reasons why because I lived in New York for a while. I lived in New York for 3 years, and I moved back to California in 1999. But that was those were legit one of the reasons why I chose to move back, because I missed Del Taco and Jack in the Box so much. Andy Barkowicz gifted $3. Thank you very much, Andy. Cody, why will ESPN Sports Zone never come back? Well, because it was a failed. They didn't close it because they closed it for a reason. It failed. That kind of experience doesn't work anymore. Planet Hollywood failed. Rainforest Cafe failed. Those big entertainment type dining locations, they all failed. That's why they closed it in the first place, because people didn't go. It was too, they didn't make money. Am I familiar with offhand Disney? Hopefully he's hearing this right now. I am a huge Dallin fan. I think he's great. I love Dallin. He's a fan of the show. We've met several times. I'm absolutely a fan of offhand Disney. Ellis Green gifted $5. Thank you. Any Disneyland book recommendations? I don't know if I have them handy. I wore this one out because I love information. I like information about, like, you pick a ride, it'll tell you what's there now and what was there before and what was there before that. It'll give you all the little details. I love this book. This is called the Disneyland Encyclopedia. There's a couple newer versions of these. And I have another one, but I don't see it. The Vault of Walt books. These are pretty good too. And I don't see the other one that I like. The Walt Disney American Original. Walt Disney American Original is very good. Charles Service gifted $2. Thank you. Have you done Club 33? Yes, several times. And Del Taco is king. You are not incorrect. I love Del Taco. See Justin in the parks recently. I saw Justin a couple weeks ago. I think, yeah. Lisa, Philander told me to read The Vault of Walt, so I have it on my list. Well, there's lots of them now. There's like 17,000 Vault of Walt books. But yeah, that's right. Jim passed recently. But yeah, they're fun stories. I mean, you're not going to probably like all of them, but I like enough of them to really enjoy those. They're fun little anecdotal stories that you don't, you go look for it's a history of Disneyland or the secrets of Disneyland, this kind of thing, anecdotal stories on the internet. You're going to find a bunch of stories in those books that you can't find elsewhere. I'll say that. Bobby Stanchik, get the $5. Thank you very much. Adam Konis can recommend the book It's Kind of a Cute Story by Raleigh Cooper. I have not read that book myself, so but I'm sure you're right. Does the Run Disney event affect crowds? I mean, a little bit, but I mean, I'm just, I get that a lot. People, I'm like, gosh, why is it busy this day or that? And people are like, oh, it's this event or it's that event. And maybe so, but it's never that noticeable. I found that it's never so noticeable that you're like, oh my gosh, that's the reason, like conventions or things like that. I know I've seen Run Disney where it's kind of bonkers in the morning, but to me, Disneyland is the same every time I go, to be honest. It's pretty much, it just falls within a general range always for me. Run Disney will fill up the hotels, that's true. And Downtown Disney gets a little crazy during Run Disney events too. AK Disney, can you... Oh, I'm sorry. That's not just for me. JCP, do you and Liz like August Burns Red, or did you guys only find out about them because of the holiday drummers in DCA? No, Liz actually is a fan of them, has always been. She is a fan of that kind of music in general. She likes, I don't know, what's that, I don't know what they call that kind of music. And there's a band that I cannot think of that she's absolutely infatuated with that's similar. I guess metalcore, yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, God, I can't think of the name of the band.
Are you talking about me?
Yeah, what's the name of that band that you love the weird metal speed band?
Weird metal speed band. 2000s.
Yeah, something like that, yeah. Nate?
What?
Oh, God, why can't I think of it?
Do I listen to them all the time?
Not anymore, no, but at least not, I mean, well, then again, I don't know. We don't listen to the radio when I'm in the car with you, so stand by, Fresh Baked.
Keep going.
You've been following them since you were
30 Seconds to Mars?
No.
Okay.
It's more like August Burns Red.
Bullet for My Valentine, Kill Switch Engage.
Are you guys hearing any of this? No, that's not it. You were just talking about them like a week or two ago.
Dream Theater?
Dream Theater!
Okay, that's progressive metal. They're like Rushy meets Metallica.
Whatever. Dream Theater is the name of the band that I'm thinking of, but she loves that. Okay.
Oh,
somebody just said Kill Switch?
Yeah, Kill Switch Engage is another one of my favorite.
Avenged Sevenfold? That's more mainstream though.
Yes, Avenged Sevenfold. Yeah, Yeah, but no, Dream Theater, they're progressive metal.
Okay. They were asking if we liked August Burns Red before or after we found them at the toy drummers.
I would say after. I try listening to their regular stuff, and it's a little hard.
I thought you did. Or was I thinking of Dream Theater?
No, I know August Burns Red because of the toy drummers.
Oh, well, there you go.
Yeah. But I only like their holiday album.
Well, it's pretty badass. Why not, man?
I mean, I'm like hard, but I'm not like where I can't understand you hard.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah.
All right. Porkins, Liz knows her metal. She does. I married a metal queen. What time? Okay. Oh, we got 2 minutes. 2 minutes to go, guys. 2 minutes to go. Nate, get the $2. Thank you. Not enough like button clicks, according to Nate. So, guys, get on that. Imzadi, get the $10. I got to do a meet and greet with Dream Theater. Wow. Tell Liz to put this towards her next Dream Theater ticket. Okay, I will. MK Leon, how bonkers do you think Haunted Mansion will be? Bonkers. Yeah, I think it'll be bonkers. Neil Udaluch gifted $5. Thank you. Does the end of DCA with Sky School and the other carnival-like rides feel a bit sad? Is the property line on that end of the park constraining? I'm not sure what you're asking. What do you mean by that? Does the end of DCA? You mean just like the back side of the park? Does that feel sad? No. I think that actually part of the park is very good at what it's trying to be. The Pixar Pier... You're good. Yeah. Pixar Pier is very good at what it's trying to be. It took me a while to figure that out. But no, I don't think it's sad at all. It's only sad from the perspective that it's not Disneyland. But once you get past the idea that it's not Disneyland, it's not supposed to be Disneyland, and it's trying to be, you know, a Coney Island type thing, it's amazing. It's great. Annie Barkowitz, give the $2. Thank you. Did you like the San Diego Zoo? Oh, I love the San Diego Zoo. It's great, yeah. Do you think Pandora will replace Hollywoodland? No, I do not. I know that that's a rumor, that's a suggestion, but I personally do not think it can go there. I don't think it can go there. I don't think it's physically possible to build a proper land, a proper Pandora in that space. And that's it. It's 8 o'clock, guys. I got to get back to the desk. I got more editing to do so I can get this video out tomorrow. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with us. I appreciate you. You guys have been great. It's been fun. And we'll see you tomorrow. And thanks for watching, everybody. We love you. Be safe out there. Be kind to one another. Fresh Baked.